was funny. You guys saw me just pop up from behind a bar. Happy Rose Hour! Hopefully everyone's having a great week. You're going to see me also adjust the TV so you guys can actually see the colors in the background. Ta-da! Look at that. Now you guys can see color. We're so excited. Hey, friends. Hey, Tish around town. Hey, Jam Sessions. We are so excited about today because we have a special guest. We have the most amazing Kristin of Cotes de Femme Rosé. So we're really excited about that and talking with her about her rosé. Tish around town. I cannot wait to talk to you on Saturday, Queen. We're going to have some good fun. Yay! So exciting! How's everyone and what is in your cups, guys? We want to know because we're about to pour up our cups right now. Well, look who just popped in.
Hey.
It is the #1 bartender this side of the Mississippi, Bartender Ben. How does it feel to be the bartender of the year?
Feels good, I guess.
You guess.
What they give me? What I win?
You win the chance to be here on this episode.
Oh man, that's a great gift.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes.
Who do we have on? I see Jam Sessions. I see Tish around town.
Yes. So I think the lovely Kristin is actually. You may have to jump down and see if she's there. Because we're gonna. She said she was on already. Sorry. We're a little late today. Nope, not yet.
That's not her?
No. Cotes de Femme. Why does my microphone... Sorry, my microphone sounds like I'm far away. There we go. Hopefully I don't sound like I'm in another country. Because I'm right here with you all.
Mm-hmm.
And we're pouring it up. Where's your cup?
Oh, right here. Mm-hmm.
So today we have a studio audience of engineers. So if you are in the music business and you need an engineer, holla at Gap Woolley, who does music. Pew, pew, pew. Ah, she's here. Kristin's here.
And we done poured it all up.
Yeah, we done pour all of your rosé out. Sorry. Oh, there's no Google link. We're going to just bring you into this conversation right here. Hey, Hood Connoisseur. Come. Yes.
So we're waiting for Cotes de Femme because we're so excited. You guys have no idea how excited I am for her. And you guys are in for a great treat because she's so amazing. Ooh.
Here we go.
Hi!
Hi!
Yes, Queen! Oh my God, you're so gorgeous.
Well, thank you. Sorry about that. I was trying to join from my computer, so let me get this phone set up correctly.
No worries, no worries. And actually, just a little tip, I got one of these little guys on Amazon for like $8.
Okay. Well, that's what
Mm-hmm.
Well, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
We are fantastic, and of course we have your rosé. Look, you see the bottle's empty because we pre-gamed with it.
Well,
Yeah.
I decided to wait for you to pour because I drink a little too much too fast. So
I mean,
there we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
And of course, with Cotes de Femme, remember we have to take the bracelet off the glass.
Yes.
The bottle, put it on our glass. So
Okay.
I have a special glass here tonight. I don't know if you guys recognize this. In honor of Washington, D.C. and you guys. Do you know what glass this is?
It's the Olivia Pope.
This is the Olivia Pope glass that I'm drinking out of tonight. So, in honor of you guys in D.C.
Yes. Okay, you are everything that I want to be in life.
Man.
Like, oh my God, you're here. We appreciate you joining us today for happy hour. And yes, to the Olivia Pope glass, we are about that life because
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, too bad Scandal went left at the end of the season, but
Yes, yes.
Right, yeah.
but we're glad. So we want to talk to you just about your journey and like, how did you come up with a rosé and all these amazing things? Because like, you're so cool. You're so cool that cool does not exist because you're beyond cool.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, I guess my husband and I have always loved wine. Wanted to start a wine company. I came to him. We're entrepreneurs. We have other businesses as well. And I came to him about a year ago and said, I want to start a wine company. I have this idea and I want to start with a rosé. And he was like, okay, just tell me what do we need to do? How does this work? And so we started the research. And that's the biggest part of the journey, is just learning and research and talking to people. And we learned so much even from the no's. So we had so many people say, no, you're too small. You're not big enough for our company. You're not big enough for our brand. But even in those, there was something that they told us that led us to the next step. And so we started years ago just loving wine and drinking wine. And as I've kind of told you guys before, we traveled the world through wine, whether that was just trying different wine from different places, sitting on our couch, or actually going places and drinking wine there, like France or Italy or even just California. And so it was a way for us to travel. And so we started this business about a year ago, and it took us a while to find the perfect rosé. We knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that we wanted it to be from Provence, France. That, in our opinion, is where the best rosé in the world comes from. It's this beautiful rose gold color, and it just has a great flavor. It's dry, it's not too sweet. And so that's why we started researching vineyards and wine companies, people that were willing to sell us their juice and let us be Cotes de Femme.
Wow. And what does Cotes de Femme mean? I know what it means.
Okay, so yes.
My microphone sounds like a far away. I'm going to
That's
adjust
okay.
that.
So Cotes de Femme directly translates to sides of woman. And our story basically says on the back of the bottle, translates to sides of woman, representing the many beautiful shapes, curves, tones, and types of women. Cotes de Femme also represents the mystere of a woman, the infinite facets of her being, a powerful creature that cannot be tamed or understood, but respected, cherished, and loved. And so, of course, on every Cotes de Femme bottle is this lady in a hat, carrying, you can see that, there we go, carrying a glass of wine. She's in her high heels. She's in her hat. It is what's called line art. And we wanted a woman that every woman could look at and say, oh, that's me. When I put on my hat and I've got my glass of wine in my hand and my high heels on, that's me. So that's our Cotes de Femme woman.
Wow. I'm just like so excited. I'm echoing. So like you just decided, like you guys were traveling through rosé, having, date nights and what have you. Why France? Why did you want specifically France?
I wanted specifically France for the rosé because I love the flavor of specifically southern France, down in the Provence region. It makes, how do I say this? The climate is perfect to produce the most beautiful grapes. They have a saying in Provence, and it's that the grapes have their face toward the sun and their feet in the water at all times. So it's kind of like, imagines me just being on the beach. I imagine sitting there with a glass of wine in my hand, my face is to the sun, my feet are in the water, and it produces the most beautiful grapes in the world that create that perfect flavor.
Yes, I'm here for this. So, I'm rude. Kristin, please meet bartender Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry, I see you guys all the time, so I feel like I know you. So
I know, right?
Right.
So I know you have questions.
Oh, man.
Yes.
I'm really big on the entrepreneurial side. What was the business steps? Like, how did you establish the business? How did you get it running? Like, what kind of, permits or, what legality stuff that you had to do to really, get the thing popping?
Okay, so I would actually like to bring in my other half here to talk about some of this, because I am, very few people can work with their spouses or their significant others. We actually work really well together because we complement each other in many ways. I'm sort of the big picture person, and Andy's the detail person. He's the spreadsheet guy who makes my crazy ideas happen. So I'm going to scoot over just a little bit and bring him in here, because I think some of this, I haven't heard you guys talk about it on your show yet before, but I think this is Andy, by the way.
Hey.
This is Ben. This is Renee.
Hey, what's up? There we go. We go.
Cheers.
Hey.
So yes, I want to talk about business permits and all that. And then another thing that I want Andy to explain a little bit more about is there are these laws and rules that are still in place from the 20s, from back when we had prohibition. And even though prohibition was repealed, we're still dealing with a lot of these things today. And that's the reason each state has different laws. Each state has different rules. So there's a lot of red tape there. So what would you say? The first thing we did obviously was get business permit.
I'll say that we had a lot of work to do in the idea, the creation, and then to say like, what is the, we're very big on the why behind the what. And so the what will fall in place, but what is our why and who is our audience and all that kind of stuff. And so Ben, I know your question is about how to go to market, but some of how to go to market is what is the overall brand. Our rosé is the first of several labels. We're working on the next label now that will not be a rosé, it'll be a red. But so
it'll still be Cotes de Femme.
It'll still be Cotes de Femme. And so what exactly does the brand do? And now how do we're not farmers. Kristin has talked about that. We have other businesses, small businesses, and how do we fit into this industry where we really didn't fit before? And so we started with the federal and then worked the state, and then we were blessed to have customers that wanted to buy the wine. And so it made our first year a very big blessing to us, because if you'd have asked me a year ago how we were going to get our wine sold, it was going to be us in vehicles driving around, pouring a sample, saying, please buy our wine. Will you please buy one case? And so you've put your personal savings into starting this wine company. You import it, you get it here, and now, oh goodness, how do I get to market? And so from a wine perspective, we decided to do TTB import and TTB wholesale as far as the federal permits. That allows us.
So for those of you, let me back up. For those of you who don't know, it used to be the old ATF. And after 9/11, it's no longer the ATF, it's the TTB.
So you said TT. What was the acronym? TTB? And that's
TTB.
Tobacco Trade Bureau, I believe is
Trade Bureau.
Yeah, tobacco and trade.
Tobacco and alcohol. Yeah. Where it used to be alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Right.
FBI took the firearms.
They took the firearms out.
Yes.
So we did TTB import. We like Kristin said, our journey of talking to other people let us know that you can't just send money to a foreign country, and you can't just send money to a foreign country to buy alcohol. That's not legal. Okay, and so we started our process there. From there, you've got all your state licenses. Every single state is autonomous. You have to get licensed in every single state. And so the saying that I would say that I work with every day is just good things come to those who hustle. And so you've got to hustle. You've got to stay on your toes. Today, I renewed one of our state licenses because that was due, and it popped up, and you got to do reporting and that sort of thing. From a brand perspective, Kristin and our daughters manage the social media side, and they do very well. They're kicking butt on the social media side. I'm very proud of them. And so content creation is very key and that sort of thing. Because
so we're more marketing and you're a little bit more logistics. How do things get from point A to point B?
And so
I like how they break that up too. Right. Departments and agencies within the company.
Right, exactly right. It's a team
within the company, right here.
And we wanted our daughters to be a part of knowing that you can go just up and go do something, go figure it out. Yes, there's risk involved, but sometimes we'll call a team meeting and say, no idea is a bad one, throw it on the table and go. And so, did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
And more. And some.
Other than that, because I feel like this is what you also might be asking, Ben, we obviously had to get trademarked, and we actually just officially, in the mail, got the approval for our trademark for the name.
There's a clap button on there. Yes.
For the name
Yes.
and for our symbol, for our logo.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Real briefly for the audience, can you describe the trademark process,
Yes.
like
So
what classes and all that stuff?
Oh, no. It's very easy. And this is a shameless plug right here, LegalZoom.com. Okay?
All right.
LegalZoom.com. Those are amazing people. The trademark process, there is a design there are your marks and there are your logos, and those are not the same thing. So sometimes they're connected. So you need to think about like Cotes de Femme, the woman in the hat. The woman in the hat would be the logo, and the mark would be Cotes de Femme. And so they are technically two separate trademarks. You could put them together, but then you're only protecting them when they're together. If you do them separately, then we could have the woman in the hat be protected separately of the brand name. And so they're both protected. And then on the other side of that, the third piece is that I've got a design patent for the bracelet. And so when the search came back, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. When the search came back that no one had done this before, we were jumping up and down. We were so excited, and so we started the process. And there's still 2.5 years worth of the official process where you have a 10-year design patent of ownership. But we're first to file. We're in.
So it's patent pending.
So those three things are fairly important. But there are a lot of great firms out there that will help you through the trademark process. There's a lot of great firms out there. I'll say from just putting on a 30-second class on trademark, pay for the search and find out what else exists that could the whole idea of a trademark is that there is no conflict or confusion in the marketplace. And so you think about your brand would not be confusing to someone else's brand. And so how is it distinctive? And then what category does it sit in? And then you pay. And then there's a process by which it gets filed, and the USTPO does their official part. But I cannot say enough for what LegalZoom has done, because they are the smart people that went to school for that, and we are not the smart people that went to school for that.
You guys are the entrepreneurs with the great ideas. They just
That's
make them happen.
Speaking of great ideas, so my thing was I also wanted the bottle to have some sort of bling on it. And I played with different pieces of jewelry and different things and decided this is what I wanted it to look like. And it was Andy that said, well, what if that were actually useful? Rather than just being decorative on the bottle, what if we could actually take it off and put it on our glass and decorate our stemware, and then people have something to remember us by. And then maybe people want to collect them and go back and get more and more.
Let me say this.
That's us right here.
When Kristen's getting ready for an event and she gets, she chooses her outfit, she's done her hair. I've already decided whether or not me decided, but we've decided whether we're curled or straight or for the day or all that kind of stuff. We've chosen our hair. One of the things I always tell her is, when in doubt, just choose your diamonds, because they go with everything. And so that's one of the things that the bracelet represents, the diamonds, and to be just a little bit extra. If you guys didn't realize, this is extra. Everything here in this world is extra. I just try to keep up. And so
she is my spirit animal. Kristin, you are everything that I want to be. Like, you are just fabulous, and I love it. I'm like, yes.
Well, thank you.
So, knowing that, you guys have another wine coming out, how is that, process of, you got this one to market, it's doing amazing, it's so delicious, as you can tell. We just killed it. We drink it very fast, very, very fast, because it's so good. But now you have a red coming out. So how are you going to sort of not only manage both, brands and types of wine, but getting people who are rosé drinkers, who are a thing, to go into red wine, which is a whole nother thing. Because people are like, oh, I'm a red person. I don't do white. I don't do rosé.
Right. Great question. So one of the ways that we actually got people to try our rosé wine is it's 90% Grenache. And so some people who are red wine drinkers, we were able to say, you know what, this rosé is a little bit more powerful than your typical rosé and a little bit more complex. And we even had a local chef try it and say, this is almost a red wine drinker's rosé. It's got a little bite to it, a little meat to it. So I feel like there's a crossover there. We've also discussed that I almost feel like rosé is for daytime, although you can drink it anytime and all year round. It's not just summer.
All day.
All day. Rosé all day. But it's almost like the transition between here's daytime, here's fun, here's light, here's airy, and then the red transitions you into evening. Or maybe even winter time, although like I said, you can drink rosé all the time. Red wine to me is a little bit sit out by the fire, smoke a cigar, be outside, little cool air. So that's how I would get people to try it. And I also think red wine goes really well with food. Rosé is great with food, but it's also a just sit and drink, sit and sip. Whereas red wine, I want to find a red wine that's delicious to drink that glass while you're cooking, and then it tastes even better when you have that second glass with the steak or with the whatever it is that you're making, the pasta.
I like
so,
how she thinks.
I love how she thinks.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's very smart.
Yes.
Like while you're cooking, that's an incentive for me to learn how to cook. I see what you're doing here.
While you're ordering, that could be it too. Just drink.
I'm like,
wine. And then when the food comes, well, there you go.
I'm ready for the food. I told you, she's the most amazing person ever. Like, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
In honor of Olivia Pope, then, you have to switch to red wine and popcorn, right? That's what we have to have every night after our stressful
That's exactly what you have to do, because you have to end the night. So now it's the ending of your evening.
There you go.
You watch your Netflix, you have your red wine, you have your popcorn, you talk about fits, sleeping with the president, all of that stuff.
Right, easy conversation.
Yeah.
There you go.
It looks like you have another question booming right there.
Oh, I was good. I was just, I'm just amazed that, the journey, how you put it together, how you got to where you're at right now. I'm taking it all in,
It would be Ben. It would be a 15 episode podcast. I would imagine. It's been amazing. It's been fun. It's been so much fun.
I could imagine. It would be 15 episodes.
I believe it'll probably be more.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you guys have so many details that you went through.
One kind of interesting, too, you talk about being an entrepreneur, you have to realize that means there is no punch in a clock. You never get off of work, right? Yeah. It's not like 5 o'clock is here and we get to get off. It's 24 hours a day. It's 7 days a week. You're always doing something. You're always hustling. We laugh that there's mornings that we wake up and, we have an email from France. And these bracelets are actually manufactured in China. So we're talking, we'll talk to someone in China and they're actually waking up in the morning about the time we're going to bed. So we're about to go to bed and we get the ding, ding, and it's like, okay, let's talk to them real quick before we go to bed. And and we've actually had someone now contact us from Australia who might be interested possibly in carrying our rosé in another country. So there's another country in the mix that we're trying to figure out their time frame and their, so
but
kind of fun.
Kristin said punch in the clock, but if it's passion work, there's no real time sheet.
True. Yes.
If it's passion work, it really stops. It's just we work very hard, we play very hard, and we sleep very hard. And so, you're doing one of those three things all the time, and it just never stops. It just keeps going.
Wow, you guys are so inspirational. Do you guys want to write an inspiration book next? Like, I feel like a motivation, like, a rosé and wine inspiration for entrepreneurs. Because I feel like that would be necessary.
People need it. We need it.
Yeah.
People need to learn from what y'all are doing, man. This is amazing.
Thank you. We're learning from other people as well. Thank you.
Well, you guys are doing an amazing job. Amazing. Now, like we said, we're in Washington, D.C. We know you guys are in Alabama.
Yes.
Where can people purchase your products? Because I know I saw a few friends hop on. We know some people in Texas, some people in California. I actually have a friend that jumped on in China right now. So want to know, where can people purchase this amazing rosé?
So you can go to our website. It is cotesdefemme.com, and you can have it shipped directly to your door. Cote is spelled C-O-T-E-S, the French way, DEFEMME.com. Click on the shop button, and there's two ways there on the shop button. Down at the bottom of the page, you can type in your zip code, and it will tell you if we carry it in a store near you. This year, we are in some local stores here in Huntsville. We're in a wine shop and a restaurant here in Huntsville. We're also in 95 The Fresh Market stores in Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida. That's all that we're in stores this year. So other than that, it's online orders only.
Well, we are here for that.
You get free shipping. And we also have a little promotion running right now because June is Pride Month. So in addition to the regular bracelet that you get with your bottle, we also have these rainbow bracelets. And so if you tag us in a picture on your social media and put Cotes de Femme Pride, we will send you an additional bracelet to add to your glass.
What? Mind blown.
I love it. I love it.
And I also see your shirts too. Are those Cotes de Femme? Oh, they're rose.
It is not. It's just an online shirt, and Andy's got the brose representing here. So
I like that.
It looks like we're going to have to get someone to join the club.
I need a brose shirt.
Yes,
I'm definitely a brose drinker. Wait, is that a drink?
No, it's men who drink rose.
Rose.
Yeah, it's the definition on the
It
shirt.
says brose.
Real men drink pink.
There you
Yay!
go.
I dig it. Yes, definitely need that.
You need a whole brose wardrobe there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm with it. I'm down. I'm ready for my makeover.
Yes, we're going to give him a boa and everything.
I don't know about the bow. Come on now, y'all going too far.
Is it a makeover or an intervention?
Ooh, that's a real question.
Rose intervention.
A brose intervention.
I'm already down with rose. You don't gotta intervene with that. Just give me more rose.
Just provide more.
Yeah. I'm already down.
So I know we don't want to keep you too long because we know the Midnight Oil is always working over there and making more amazing connections with your amazing rosé. But if you guys could be anywhere in the world, right, drinking rosé, where would it be?
Is this a rated show or is this?
Well, you have to be 21 and over to watch because it is about rosé and liquor. So. I mean, go for it. I'm here for it. Tell us more.
At the moment right now, I guess here's the thing. I think wine, when you're drinking it at the place where it's from, it's almost like you can smell the salt air in this. You can smell the sea. You can smell the vineyards. I would love to be in southern France drinking rosé. And like I said, it almost like it pairs. It pairs with southern France because that's where it's from. So I think
love it.
On a beach.
That's what I was going to say.
On a beach in southern France, though.
And what would you eat with your rosé? And on the beach of southern France.
Oh, wow.
Well, today is International Sushi Day.
Yes.
So I definitely feel like we need some. I don't know if that's probably a southern France thing, but because today's International Sushi Day, I'll just throw that in there.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else would we have?
Oh my goodness! So we attempt to make good charcuterie and cheese boards.
Oh yes, yes.
And so you've got just the right cheeses. You've got some honey on the side. You've got some arugula. Arugula is probably the secret weapon to charcuterie plates. That spicy Italian rocket lettuce is really, really good. But if you got some sharp cheeses and soft cheeses, and then you've got a little bit of the fatty meats to go with it, some Marcona almonds, you mix that in, a little bit of honey, we could probably, we'd knock out 3 or 4 of these bottles, just the 2 of us.
Man.
Hydrate.
I feel like he's,
hydrate.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry just hearing this.
There's water in rosé, so therefore you're hydrating as you're drinking. Awesome. Do you have any more good questions? I know,
I mean, you guys share so much information. You took all my good questions away. You know what I mean?
Well, I think also, too, we definitely want to come and host you guys in D.C. So when COVID is over,
finally,
we definitely want to, host, a rosé brunch here in the district.
We want to be there. You just tell us
when.
Yes. When COVID is over.
We got to set that up.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Well, we are just so thankful for this opportunity to talk with you guys today. And I'm sorry, my microphone is really jacked today. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm in a boat or something. Oh, okay. Well, I hear myself and it's echoing everywhere. I'm like, is that me? But we want to say thank you so much. And how can people connect with you guys, follow you on social media and all your other social media contacts as well?
Let me see if I can post that on.
We are Cotes de Femme, COTESDEFEMME on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. You can find us there. I think even on Pinterest. You can find us on all of those. And yes, please follow us and go to our website. You can read all about the wine, the taste, the flavor profiles, and all about Cotes de Femme, and order some today.
Yes, I know we're about to make another order tonight. So look for our our request, because we're going to definitely order some more. And we would love to have you back again sometime whenever you guys are free. I know you're also a fitness instructor too, correct?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Okay, we're not gonna go wait yet. Okay.
So that's a different episode.
It is, but I got a couple quick questions for you.
When y'all come to my spin class.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God, I love spinning. I'm trying to get one of those Peloton bikes. That's one of my goals, to have one. Do you do the Peloton classes and all that?
I do not do the Peloton classes. I teach live classes. You know what? I got my spin shoes right here.
Hold on. She hurts us. Okay.
Oh
she hurts us. She physically runs us into the ground. She's an amazing instructor.
Thought you'd like to see my hot pink spin shoes. So they clip into the spin bike, and we have a good time. We play great music. It's a party.
It's a party. It's
lights are out. It's dancing on a bike. So we have a good time.
I don't know if you could see my eyes, but they just fell out of my head. Because I love the shoes. I love the spin. I love that you're teaching the classes. So, okay, do you do themed classes? Because that's the other thing that I love to hear people talk about, is the different themes that people.
Yes, absolutely. So there's another gentleman at where I teach. His name's Anthony, and the two of us a lot of times will pair up and do a themed spin ride, and we also love to dress in costumes. So
Anthony was Kenny Rogers and this was Dolly Parton, and they did an amazing day.
It was a duet ride. So the whole thing was full of duets.
I was the other half of. I was Millie, and there was another guy who was Vanilli, and it was. And
let's see, we did. What was another one that we did? Oh, I was Beyonce, of course, and he was Jay-Z. And anyway, so we've done some fun rides like that. Of course, we love celebrating people's birthdays.
You've been a nun. I've been Pitbull.
Oh yes. Oh my God, I gotta see photos.
Yes.
I gotta see photos of that. That would be amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys gotta post those pictures too. And I'm sure there's rosé after some of those rides too, right?
Yeah. So it's on. It's on my personal Instagram. You can stalk me and scroll up and see some of the pictures from some of those fun rides. So I teach spin. I'm not trying to keep you longer. I teach sort of a boot camp class. I think you had a guy on here one time, Coach Corey, maybe, or
Coach G, yeah.
Yes. And so something sort of similar to that. That's like circuit training. And then I also developed an exercise program called Defying Gravity Bungee Training. So you actually literally put on a harness and you hang from the ceiling in these giant rubber bands, and you can fly. You're basically weightless. You can fly. It's high cardio, but low impact, a lot of core work, and it's a lot of fun. So Google that too. And
yes.
Man, I want to do all of that. That just sounds like a fun day out. You know?
I just feel like we just need to move to Alabama. We're moving in next door.
Hey, we're on the way.
We'll let them know.
Okay, yeah, just let them know. Just leave their stuff. They can just leave their stuff. We'll just move in.
Hey, we're on the way.
Yeah, this is so amazing. And I have one final question. Is there anything you guys can't do?
That's a good question.
We cannot grow things. So I have a black thumb. I kill plants. I kill house plants. That is definitely.
She could kill a silk plant.
Yes, that is definitely. Oh. So when I first came to him saying I want to own a wine company, he was like,
he was like, oh, there's a living being.
And I was like, no. Other people grow them. People that are gifted and professional, farmers, they will be doing that part of the work. We just will buy the grapes. How did you
know? Everything's a team. I know I'm grounding us real quick. Everything's a team. Sometimes your ideas are just too big for you to try to take on just by yourself. And so you go collaborate with that person. You go find those other people that are good at what they do. You find middle ground. You find the win-win situation. And all of a sudden you've got a family of people that are all pulling the rope in the same direction. And so there's a lot of fun. So there's a lot of things. I mean, even A year ago, I didn't know that I would be hiring a factory in China to make something that's so near and dear and important to us. And now here I am collaborating with these people. And I love when they send me an email or text me a picture or something that's going on. I would have never thought that. I can't make a bracelet. I'm not good at jewelry. I don't do gold plating, but here are these people that are good at what they do.
And the lady that designed this artwork, she's from Russia. Her name is Elena Namchenkova, and she is an artist that lives in Russia. And we found her online, and so
Ben, I'm going to answer a question a little bit different way. You asked earlier. Don't underestimate the power of the Google. Someone has
very
thought
true.
of whatever you're thinking. Someone has already thought that up. Just Google it.
You just have to spend the time to research.
Just go research it.
Keep looking.
Very
keep
true.
asking
Right.
and keep asking questions. Call everybody, talk to everybody, ask the questions. Like I said, even the no's, there's an answer in there somewhere.
I'm going to interject.
I love it.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being who you are.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
I feel
Thank
like
you so
we
much.
just became new best friends
I know.
again. Like
We did.
you guys, we just cannot wait for us to come to Alabama and for you guys to come here to DC, and then
Yes.
for all of us to go to the south of France to some wine tours.
You gotta
So
Perfect.
Let's go.
we will be
Alright.
doing all these things.
Give it a day.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys so much again. We
Thank
pinned your information to our Insta story here. So you guys definitely follow Cotes de Femme. Get some, buy it. You will not regret it. And you get jewelry. What
Yeah.
other wine company gives you jewelry? Come on.
do that. Yes.
Why? Why would you not do it? Well, thank you guys. And we hope to have you guys on again very, very, very soon.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a great night.
Yes.
Have a
Cheers.
good one.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey.
See y'all later.
We got to go X out.
Oh.
All right, guys. Wow, that was so much fun.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
And I'm sorry my microphone sounds really crazy.
No, you sound good. You sound good.
Well, it sounds like I'm echoing really bad, and I'm not really sure why. But yes, I'm a plant. I don't even know what that means, but yes, we love you too. I'm a plant. Do you know who that is? Oh, cool. Well, hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
We appreciate you joining us, and definitely go to Cotes de Femme Instagram. Follow them now. They are so dope.
Mhm.
I just feel like we're all like now officially family.
Yes. Yes.
That moment needed
Cool
to happen with them.
people.
They're so great, and they've been so supportive since we started the Rose Hour. So appreciate you, Kristin, and your husband so much, and the Brose shirt. I mean,
I like that.
I
And
mean,
also,
look at her picture.
their wine is strong too.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we reached the bottom of this one, but it's 14.5%.
Yeah, that's
I just want
probably.
to say that again. This right here is 14.5%.
You gotta do it, guys. You gotta try it. You gotta get it.
I think that's the strongest I've seen in a rosé.
I think it is. I think it is the strongest. And it's also no diss to any other rosé, but it is a top contender for the best.
I would say it. You know me, I'm going for strength. That thing is strong. 14.5, you can't beat it.
And also the messaging that they had,
Mm-hmm.
the power in no, like
Right.
we sometimes get frustrated and to hear how they persevered and were told no. They found a way to make a yes happen, and they did it, and
Right.
and look at them now. So thank you for sharing y'all's testimony. We really appreciate it. And it's a family business.
Right.
I love it.
Everybody cooperating and collaborating and
Yes.
all of those good C words coming together.
Yes. No
Doing it, dude.
complaining.
Right.
Just
Just
congratulating.
getting to the work.
Yes.
Doing the work.
Yes. Do a great family business.
Right.
Well, we're going to end a little early today because it's been a long couple weeks. It's been a couple of long months. And I think I need to finish some work for work.
Man, yeah. The grind don't stop.
Yeah. So we want to just thank everybody for joining us today. We hope you had a great Rose Day this past Sunday. Want to just also throw out there that, we have our Soulful Sundays every Sunday at 2 p.m. here on IGTV.
Mm-hmm.
We have a new episode released every Wednesday of the podcast.
Check that out.
Yes. And this past Wednesday, we had two dope guests, Spoiled Dog Winery, which is a West Coast-based rosé company, and it's so good. So good. It was a really good rosé as well. And then the owner, creator, and founder of Quele TV, which is basically a streaming platform for Black creatives. It is basically the Netflix for Black creatives. How cool is that? So check out that episode so you learn more about it, and how you can stream and order some amazing rosé.
Yes.
All right, y'all. It's been real. Cheers.
Peace.
See you next week or Sunday at 2 Eastern Standard Time. Pew, pew, pew.